Hi, I'm Jim Harper, owner and founder of Technicide. I am the developer of the Exacticide battery-powered dust applicator. Let me show you the Exacticide. This year we are celebrating 25 years of the Exacticide. For 25 years, the Exacticide has been the #1 duster in the pest control industry. It is touted by many of the leading companies in the industry as well as entomologists throughout the country as the #1 tool to eliminate pests in and where they breed. This is the Exacticide, brand new, that we are introducing this year on our 25th anniversary. It is the 18-volt lithium-ion battery. It still has the volume control dial where you can adjust your flow. Has a quick removable battery. And you see it's a whole different mechanism. It snaps firmly into place and it is solid there, will not fall off. It also has a button that allows you to check the voltage and power you have on the battery before you leave for the day, which is very nice. We are finding that most of our technicians out there are getting between 3 to 4 weeks on a full charge. So the need to go back and recharge or grab a fully charged battery is greatly reduced in your work. As well as our canister, our Clearview canister, you can fill this canister clear to the top and let it go all the way to the bottom. The bottom tapers down into a funnel-like shape, so you don't have to be going back to refill. There are dusters out there where you have to keep it at least half full all the time. If it gets below half full, you got to go back and refill it. So you really don't have a 8-ounce canister, you have more like a 3-ounce canister with those kind of dusters. We have quick remove tips. Also, we introduced a brand new tip. This is a very much tapered, narrower tip, getting into smaller cracks and crevices and voids. It easily goes on without a tool. You push and twist because the hole where this fits is tapered. The further and tighter you push it in, the stronger it's going to hold. That tip will not fall out. Why and how we developed the Exacticide? That's the question. So I started out in a pest control company. My father owned a pest control company, and we started doing restaurant accounts. And I found out that every restaurant out there had a pest control service, but they also all had roaches, usually heavy infestations. So I wanted to go and grab some of that business. I went door to door knocking and talking to people. They said, it doesn't matter what you charge, the bugs are not going to go away. And I said, well, I will guarantee you that they will go away or you pay me nothing. We needed to put in the time and the labor to do the job right. And as I went through treating these restaurants, crack by crack, crevice by crevice, we would kill a lot of roaches, but then we'd find out when we came back a week later for a follow-up that there were just as many roaches there as there was the week before. They were multiplying so fast. They were developing resistance to the pesticides we were using. And they were repellent, they were staying away from it. So I started investigating in using dust. And I had heard that boric acid dust, there was no ability for a cockroach to develop a resistance to it. It also was non-repellent if you applied it right. If you applied it too heavy, then it would be repellent. So I started working on a duster that could apply a boric acid powder in a very fine and thin way, not to over apply. And that's when I started developing this duster with a volume control. And so once we got this duster, we started treating all cracks and crevices and voids with boric acid dust. And we found that we were getting elimination within 3 to 5 days. We were trying to get it quicker with liquids. The liquids had a quicker knockdown, but they didn't have any residual or lasting power because of the avoidance and the resistance. But when we started using dust, we stopped all liquids in those roach accounts. And we were able to completely eliminate the problem with not a single pest seen after 2 weeks. This tool has been the go-to tool for German cockroach work. You'll notice in the new feature with the lithium ion, we have incorporated a rubber grip, which also helps with the technician on fatigue, hand fatigue, holding on. When your hand gets sweaty, it doesn't slip off. As we developed the Exacticide for cockroaches, some of our competitors were seeing our guys with our Exacticides out in the field and they wanted it. I started getting phone calls as a pest control operator at the time on where they could buy this tool. And I told them that I made it. There's no place you can buy it. I'm keeping it as a proprietary tool. But as push came to shove and pressure came on me, I finally gave in and started making it for the rest of the industry and offering it under the name of Exacticide. As other customers were buying it, we discovered that not only was it the #1 tool for German cockroach elimination in commercial kitchens, but it became the #1 tool for wasp or bee or hornet removal, where these nests were being built on the building or going into the building, and they needed to be eradicated for safety of the occupants of that building. So a technician could grab their Exacticide, they could grab a pole. This pole particularly can go up 24 feet. The Exacticide has the power to blow dust up 36 feet. All you have to do is remove the wand from the Exacticide and put the hose from the pole into the same port. You can use a belt hook so you can move freely as you push the pole up higher to get to higher heights. So the advantage of the pole, of course, was speed, accuracy. A technician could get to the job and take care of a wasp or hornet's nest in a fraction of the time it would take to set up a ladder, to climb up the ladder, put themselves in harm's way to eliminate bees or wasps or hornets, where they could stand back at a safe distance. And then as people were using this for bees and wasps and hornets, they're also putting fine granules in here and doing exterior barrier treatments around the foundation of a building, like going around, like spraying around the building and in the flower gardens. We also discovered that this worked very well on bed bugs. In fact, it became the #1 tool preferred by the top pest control companies in the world for bed bug work, using silicas. Silicas are a great product to dry out the bed bugs and break up their life cycle. Even had effects on the eggs. With the Exacticide duster, you could get in all the cracks and crevices around the bed, around the mattress seams, the beading that's on the mattress, around the headboards, behind the headboards, around the bed frames, around the nightstands and dressers, and around the carpet edges. You could be very thorough in a very short period of time. We'll show you more demonstration on that. The #1 tool for cockroach work in restaurant kitchens. If you're going for elimination, this is the tool for that, because it'll allow you to put the dust in the right places with the right amount, not over applying and causing repellency, but being very neat and articulate. The #1 tool for overhead work, flying insects, bees, wasps, hornets. #1 tool on ants or stink bugs behind siding in houses. We'll show you more on the Exacticide as we move on.